All right, Taurus, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast for January 18th through the 24th. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology, very different from mainstream astrology, which if you're new to the channel, you'll want to check the description down below because the signs are different. All right, Taurus, so this week we have a lot going on astrologically. I'm going to go ahead and go through these aspects. We pretty much have an important aspect every day of the week here, starting here on Monday when your ruler Venus squares up to Jupiter and the North Node. So with this, it usually comes across as quite enjoyable, and maybe you're enjoying those deeper connections, these relationships this week. Venus will be shifting into your 8th later, but up until Saturday, she'll still be in your 7th house. So enjoying those one-to-one connections, enjoying your relationships here, specifically around Monday, I would say would be probably a nice energy in general. And this is all about these shifts and changes that are happening with your life path to help you get established in general, to establish your roots, whether it's with home, with family, maybe even with your health. It's with this conjunction, Jupiter and the North Node, shifting back into Leo here. So quite exciting, of course, keeping it nice and grounded, watching any overindulgences or over extremes, but in a constructive way, it can be very nice. Now, also here on Monday, Mars does trine up to Neptune, so it could be easy going this early part of the week as well. And this might be with your self-expression. Mars has been in your 5th, where I think you have been more motivated to express yourself lately these past couple months. Maybe get more done with creative things or entrepreneurship or projects or what have you. And this can be very nice, very enjoyable this early part with this lowering of energy in a good way. You know, Neptune has this tendency of helping us have this more easygoingness about it, and we can find that path much easier and just sort of flow through the daily activities. So this is specifically around faith and trust with career, which I think has been developing and is very supportive for you here this week. Now on Tuesday, Mercury is going to be sextiling up to Chiron. So there is some healing taking place, I would say specifically with maybe the financial material stuff and the self-expression, since Mercury rules those areas. But this is all from all this reflection that I think you're doing with those areas anyways. And it's all about what's really meaningful to you in life with Mercury in that 8th house, helping you understand more about those deeper values, understand more about healthy bonds, healthy relationships, releasing yourself from unhealthy situations, and really healing and making change in your life. So still being adaptive with that, but I think anything in regards to that healing could be quite nice here on Tuesday in particular. Now on Wednesday, Venus does square up to Uranus, so there is this stimulated energy, I think maybe around the material stuff and also that self-expression. So do keep everything nice and grounded, as it's usually important with this. And it's all about freeing up this understanding about community and understanding about giving and really following your dreams and following your ideals in a way that can help free you up. So take the action, whatever that is, in that slow and steady way. And I think you can find that quite fulfilling for you in that deeper connection through all this rehashing going on. Probably specifically with the values and the self-expression. Now on Thursday, we do have the sun shifting into Capricorn, so you'll probably notice this shift going into your 9th house, where your focus will probably be more on the expansive levels of life. Your sun has been in the 9th, so there has been more attention on, again, those deeper connections or whatever is really deep and meaningful. But now shifting into a much lighter part of the chart, I think you'll just find maybe the more adventurous spirit and learning, sharing, maybe reading philosophy or whatnot could be very good sources of motivation for you. And overall, just reflecting perhaps on that life path, putting energy into that. Now on Friday, that Mercury retrograde does go over Pluto, so there are more transformations happening with the financial material stuff as well as your self-expression. All right, so it's very important with this to be open to changing your values. Again, what's really meaningful to you in that 8th house. Be open to changing the way you express yourself, and all of that can be very positive. Mercury is going to go direct next week and then go back over Pluto, so it is this constant change, and those areas are specifically being highlighted for you here this week. So along with that, on Saturday, we do have a full moon, and that's going to be in your 3rd house of communication, of socializing, of exchanging, learning, reading, writing, anything that's practical in life. So if you've been involved with more of the practical aspects of things over the past 6 months, you could find a culmination of that here this weekend. But at the very least, you're seeing and you're aware of those things, how you can apply things on that practical level. So implementing that into your life, the full moon will be squaring up to Mars, so taking whatever actions are necessary in that observational approach, that nice, slow and steady approach, could make this a very, very productive, in fact, and very illuminating full moon. Now, also on Saturday, we're going to have the infamous Jupiter conjoining up to the North Node conjunction, which has been going on for the past couple weeks, and very slow transit here, but new insights, and I would say specifically around the life path coming in this weekend. And again, it's all about your home or your family or your health or your foundations. So could be something there, could be an opportunity or whatnot, but at the very least, you're seeing that expansive view. And again, it's all in reflection and it's all very adaptive, so be open to modifying here, but in either case, nice supportive energy to pursue your new life path of those foundations. Now, to top off the week here over the weekend, Venus is going to be shifting into that 8th house of yours. So like I was saying, there's more of this earlier energy of the week around relationships, enjoying those simple one-to-one connections, or if it's a specific relationship or whatever. But now Venus goes into the 8th, where I think you'll find and enjoy much more of those deeper aspects. And you'll probably notice more of the deeper energy in general, since this is your ruler going into next week. And it's all about, just enjoying it, seeing what's really meaningful to you, and making whatever healing or transformation needed for you to have more freedom in your life. All right, Taurus, I hope you guys have a great week. If you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you guys all next week. Take care.